Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. This time we're going to be covering some basics on currencies in the game. We kind of did some bottleneck type episodes a little bit back. This is going to be more focused on just the currencies and where to use them. Maybe we'll drop in a couple. This is maybe what I'd buy. We'll see. So anyway, hope these have been helpful. Check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, subscribes, notifications, all that kind of stuff. Comment below on any suggestions you want to see in the future and any questions you might have on this, or if I've missed something, right? All right, let's check it out.
Bring me WolverThor!
So currencies. First, we got to go to the shop, right? This is where it's at. You've got gold. That's gold. You use that all over the place. Really, that could branch into a whole bunch of things. Where do you really want to use gold? You know what? I always have to buy my, med kit or my kits, the skills, etc. But I'm not going to necessarily cover that. You need to use gold where you need to use gold. The one tidbit I'll say with that is definitely buy the gateway keys. I covered that in a separate one. And also when you're leveling alts, if you know you're not going to do anything other than, and when I mean alts, I mean if your main character is Black Widow, but you're leveling Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel and Storm, when you level those alts, the Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, and Storms, you don't need to level up all of their abilities. Get them to like level 5, 6-ish and just just leave it alone. Maybe their alt you want to level up all the way because that'll help you save more and more gold. That's a big part there. You got the crystals. Those can also be used for different things. You can get those in game. The biggest one I would say is hero slot expansion ticket, as well as in game when you run raids. The operations, when you click here and you want to do more, there's an opportunity to use crystals on that. There are also these raid tickets in game. You can get 2 of those per week. Highly recommending using your gold to get those. And eventually you are going to have enough of these where you feel pretty comfortable and you probably don't want to waste your crystals on them. But I'd say up front, if you want to get a jump on some of that power in your specializations, then I would say go ahead and use those crystals for that, okay? And then there's also some other deals and stuff where you can use the crystals for in here, whether it's let's see, it's all money, but in here you can do these draws. I'll go over that a little bit later, but crystals is I'd say your free in-game currency. You can purchase that with real life money down here. Again, obviously real life money is clearly a currency. All right, so the in-game currency. So first off, we'll just work from top to bottom on the shop. You get these draws. I guess this is a currency. You get these mainly from buying stuff. You're not going to get this more often than not. Sometimes you get them in the battle challenge mode. Costume, probably one of the higher end ones you want to get. Omega cards for sure if you have those draws. Dimension box, I'm not a fan of these. You click it. It opens for something. It's going to go through an animation here. I'm not going to sit here and watch it, but sometimes it's fun animation. Some people talk about whether it's a good, like it'll tell you what it is or not, like if a rocket acts a certain way. I'm happy with potential report. That's actually one of the better things in there. So that's draws. That's the currency there. Perks, again, this is all money stuff. I'm not going to cover that right now for offers. You can see I've bought some. Bundles, same thing. Normal, event normal. Consumables. So this is where we get, well, we've already talked about this a little bit, but this is where you get, start getting into some of the currencies. Tokens is probably the biggest one. So you've got normal tokens and you've got special tokens just below my head. So right now you can see there's this section up here with different tabs that you can look at. First one's friendship. You got Omega War, Dimension Duel, Dark Zone. Those are different aspects in the game that award you different currencies. So friendship. What is friendship tokens? You know how you got that friends list? Right here, every time I click and receive, that's what that is. I can get 50 out of 50. So I look at half send here, calling you out, buddy. Where's my stinking friend token? Zayas, you're a good man. Thank you. We are shaking. It's glowing. That means we've connected. I've sent it. He's received it. He's sent it. I've received it. Woohoo. But half send, tequila. Let's see who else on here. Everyone else is pretty good. Viking, Pika. I've got some people on here. You're not sending me your tokens. I need these tokens. So I go through here and I always try to tag them or DM them on Discord. Same thing down here. If these people aren't sending them, or if people start being long, 20 hours without playing, I'm like, ooh, that's a long time. If they get over a day, I ditch them and get somebody in off of the main server typically. Now, Cyphus is actually in my line, so I'm going to probably keep him on there. I know Denitra plays quite a bit. But anyway, that's where you get those tokens from. So when you're in there and you're looking at the store, It's kind of like, okay, so what do you want to buy? Now, you can see I bought the 1 to 3 star costume box. Decide for yourself what you want. I will say this synchronized particle right now, I don't think is worth much because I'll cover that in a different video a little bit, but the convergence box is wah, wah, wah. So I mainly use mine for the 1 to 3, but you can see I've got quite a build up here. So I would definitely consider getting the cores. I guess maybe the synchronized particle. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to dive into that stuff. Omega War. Same concept. I did another video on that about the etiquette. Omega War, different version of the game. I've got quite a bit here. I very much buy these logs every time. We had a little bit of a debate about buying this Omega War battle badge box. When you click it, you can kind of see the chance here. These are good. Problem is you got a very low chance of getting a 6, pretty low chance of a 5, and mainly you're going to get a 3 or 4, probably a 3. And the 3s are not that great. I'd love to get more PvP stuff and have a loadout for Omega War and stuff, but the chances of getting it aren't very good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. You can see it. We'll see what we get. It's like, okay, let's check it out. I have my inbox full. I'll dismantle this real quick. Okay, so here's the potential report I got. This stuff is, I covered that in my bottleneck. It's huge. You need it. Runs out pretty quick. So what did I get? I got a 4-star. Rah, rah, right? So PV damage increase. I'll analyze this and see if it's better in my 2 slot when I go into the PvP range, but okay. You know, and that's kind of why people don't necessarily buy that so much, and I get it. So anyway, that's the Omega War section. I can buy endless amounts of those, but this one you got limited. So make sure to buy the logs for sure. Dimension Duel, very similar concept. Every day you can do the Dimension Duels. You get a weekly. Here's some Furies data. You know what? I like that. Let's do it. You only get 1 per week. Let's do it. You can see it disappears. I also did a potential report box for 200. Look, some people might have a ton of dimensional duel points because they win all the time. I necessarily don't. You can decide what you get in here. There's some limitations. This 3 to 5 core box, maybe I'd think it's about, but you're going to get a 3 there, and the drops are pretty bad. Dark Zone. So this is a new section. As you kind of, what happens is after you get ranked in Dark Zone, you get this currency and you can buy these badge boxes. Very similar to the other ones. They've got pretty bad chances, but at least with this one, you've got a 10% chance at 6, but you can see that you get, in this one, the chance is, it's a 5% chance, but you have a 45% chance of a 3. So, but you also get twice as many pulls. So you decide what's better there. I mean, I think I could swing either way. And then special tokens. These are the Omega points. I get these from anytime I do a draw, and I love how this is now the pity system in the game. So once I get to 500, I can open this box, whatever it is, and get a 5-star costume selection of a specific regional piece. This to me is the best aspect of doing draws and purchasing draws, is getting these Omega points built up. So whatever regional selection you're going to do, you're going to get it. You're going to pick what you want for 500 tokens, and the crafting is terrible, so this you need. So I like this. I wouldn't buy any of this other stuff. It's not, you want this all day, every day, because you need these to get red stars and nanotech, all the things. So for those Omega points, what we've got here, you can see I'm back in the shop. I'm at draw. I go down here. I see my costume, my Omega card, dimension box. They all do the similar thing. What you can see here is here are the Omega points. So that is what I meant by that when I say when I draw it, I get 20 Omega points if I do 10 draws. Now there's let's see, costume gives that. So if I do 1 draw here, I get 2 points. If I do 10, 20. Dimension box, you know, similar sort of setup. One of the things as you see here, I'll throw in as well, this alliance loyalty. You can see plus 144 there. That actually goes into your alliance. It's kind of a currency, I guess. As you come over here, you got your alliance loyalty, and that builds towards unlocking these boxes. So the more you get of these, you can actually get those. The boxes aren't great, but it is something that, again, helps you in other places. So that is the part about the specific Omega points. If you didn't follow that, that's where they are. That's how you get them, is in this draw. It's right here. Anytime you do this, whether it's with crystals or what you saw before with the actual draw ticket, you will get those. It'll send you in your mail. I've already opened mine. You just claim them, and then it goes into your inventory and sits there like that. You can see I've got 293 of them. And as you see this, there's obviously these, I wouldn't necessarily call currencies. Some of them are kind of like this. I covered this in my bottleneck video, so check that out. It's in another beginners thing where we cover a lot of the stuff like this that's in game. Don't want to elaborate on that because it's more of an inventory thing, and I'll even do an inventory management video as well. And that's pretty much it. Those are the main currencies. I don't think I forgot. You know, down here is just more money stuff, some crystals for gold and things. I hope this has been helpful. If I forgot anything, comment below. I believe I covered it all. Let me know of any suggestions you might have for any other videos like this in our beginner series. I'd love to put them out there. Hammer down like buttons, click notification bell, subscription buttons. You know the drill. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.